Hi guys, welcome back to my Pokemon FireRed LP. And I healed my party off screen, so that's why they're all healed now. And while I was also off screen, I picked up the PP up that was hidden in the route where all the bird keepers were. In the gap in the fence, I found this PP up, and I'd like to give a thanks to Pirius for finding that out. So props to you. So I want to give this PP up to Mary's cross chop because there's only 5, so that'll increase it to 6. And I also looked up that Vileplume will learn Petal Dance at level 44, so I'm okay to evolve my SMP right now. So I give SMP the Leaf Stone, and now it's evolving into a Vileplume, which is pretty great because I really need Vileplume right now. It's been a Gloom for far too long. The Vileplume looks great. So here it is. So I also organized my bag while I was off screen. I put all my potions at the top, and my repels, and all my status healers. They're all at the top, and even I organized my key items. So I put the bike, the Versus Seeker, and other key items at the front. So I'm gonna use my Vileplume right now, and I'm just gonna go Giga Drain on this Machoke. Machoke goes Revenge, but it's resisted, so I'm just gonna use a Giga Drain. Down goes the Machoke, and SMP grows to level 37, which is really nice. There are a bunch of other things that I also did off screen. I was training my King of King that I caught in the Safari Zone, who was my male Nidoran, so I evolved it to Nidorino. And then I used the Moonstone to evolve it into Nidoking. The reason I did that was to get the Amulet Coin from Professor Oak's aid in Celadon's Gate on the 2nd floor, because remember I needed 2 more Pokemon to reach 40 species of Pokemon captured, so that's why I decided to evolve male Nidoran to Nidoking so that I could get the Amulet Coin. And with that Amulet Coin I let Pirius hold on to it, and Amulet Coin allows me to gain more money while in battle, so that's really good. So I have a scientist here. That rotten president serves him right for shipping me off to Tiski branch. So the scientist would like to battle me. He sends out his Voltorb. He's going to keep on using my SMP. He's going to use Acid. I'm just going to Acid again for a 2-hit KO. And there was another Pokemon that I also trained that was in my PC, and that's Meowth, and his nickname Felix. And the reason why is because I wanted to plan ahead of time for Sabrina's gym here in Saffron, because I would like a Pokemon that's speedy that can also use Bite, because the only Pokemon that I have that is super effective against her psychic Pokemon is Blue Celebi's Bite. And I didn't want to just rely solely on Blue Celebi's Bite, so I needed a backup plan. I needed someone to back up Vaporeon in case Vaporeon goes down to Sabrina's psychic Pokemon. So I decided to train Meowth up to Persian, so now it's level 40 sitting in my PC. So I plan on only temporarily using it just to take on the gym. So you'll see me use Persian as soon as I'm done here in the Sylph Company building. So that's what I've done off screen. So now I picked up the HP up in the X special in this room. And one more thing, I'd like to point out that my Mary grew to level 37, as well as Tup and Blue Celebi while I was training Meow into a Persian, so that's why they're no longer level 36. So now I'm just gonna continue fighting these rocket trainers. Here's another grunt who sends out a Zubat. So my SMP will use cut and take it down in one hit. And here comes another one. So SMP will just cut it down to size, and that's almost a one-hit KO, but Zubat gets off the supersonic, confuses SMP, which causes SMP to hit itself, and I snap out right away, and SMP finishes it off with another cut. Here comes a Golbat. I definitely need to switch now. I'll use Tup. Out comes his Golbat. I'm just gonna go for a Shockwave. That should take it down, and indeed it does. And I defeat this grunt. You traitor. I don't recall ever being aligned with Team Rocket, so I don't know why he's calling me a traitor. Anyways, I'm just gonna move right along. I'm gonna switch to Tup and bring him to the front. Now I get to walk up the stairs and explore the next level. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. So here we have a grunt, and he sends out a Cubone, and this is a bad type matchup. I'm just gonna send out my Blue Celebi, who leers as Vaporeon was coming in, and Blue Celebi's just gonna surf. And that's definitely going to take out Cubone, and I didn't need that crit. Here comes another Cubone, so Blue Celebi is safe to stay in and use Surf. And I get another useless crit. And this grunt is beaten. Ack, brothers. So now it looks like he has to rely on his 3 other brothers to help him out. So this time I'll bring Blue Celebi to the front, and I'll battle the next grunt. Oh, I smell a little mouse. So here we have this grunt who has 4 Pokemon. He leads off with Eradicate, who quick attacks. It didn't do anything due to Blue Celebi's bulk, and I take it down in 1 surf. And here comes a Zubat. So Tup likes taking on these Zubats and taking him out with Shockwave. Easy does it, and down goes Zubat, and the Golbat is gonna come out now. So another Shockwave, and then Golbat wouldn't have a chance to attack. Now here comes Rattata, which Mary is good at taking down. So I am just going to cross chop it, and that is overkill. And I defeat this grunt. I took his lights out. So I'm gonna use the card key and open this door. It's really dangerous here. You came to save me, you can't. So it looks like there are a bunch of hostages in here. Team Rocket was after the Master Ball, which catches any Pokemon. Wow, sounds like the perfect Pokeball. It would be bad if Team Rocket took over Sylph or our Pokemon. Indeed it will be. So I'm gonna run around here, see what I could find. There's an item, a calcium. I'm gonna go ahead and open that up and use it on Tup. So I'm gonna battle this scientist. Hehe, you mistook me for a Sylph worker. So another scientist, Joshua, who's working on an experiment with a beaker in his hand. And he leads off with an electrode, so I need to switch out to SMP, who resists electric. But he goes for a Screech. So I'm just gonna use a Giga Drain so that I can gain health back. His SMP is low on health. And looks like it'll be a 2-hit KO. Electrode Screech missed, allowing me to get a free hit and take it down with another Giga Drain. Here comes a Muck, so I need to switch SMP out. And I'll go out into Zion for the super effective Psychic. And that hits Muck hard, and it'll be a 2-hit KO. Muck goes for Minimize. Hopefully the Psychic doesn't miss, and it doesn't. Muck goes down, and Zion goes to level 38, which is pretty good. And it defeats Scientist Joshua. I'm done. So I'm going to run back and open up this other door here with the card key. Another item that I can grab, TM8 Bulk Up. It raises the attack and defense of a Pokemon, which is a pretty good stat boosting move. And now here's a grunt, a child intruder, that must be you. Indeed, I'm the child intruder who's gonna defeat a bunch of adults. So shame on you. So I surfed that Sand Shrew to death, and now I'm gonna do the same thing to the Sand Slash. And this battle's already over. Fine, I lost. So now it's time to reach the next floor, on the 8th floor now. That's as far as you'll go. Oh really? Let's see if you try to stop me then. So I'm going to use Surf on the Raticate, and this will take it down. Blue Celebi grows to level 38, which is nice. And Arbok is the next Pokemon. So I'm going to send out Desert Fox. And the Arbok intimidates Charizard, but I've got the Flamethrower. And that'll be a 1-hit KO, and I got that crit, which maybe didn't matter. But anyways, Fox grows to level 38. Now here comes a Coughing. So I'm going to send out Tup, who has a pretty good special attack in Shockwave, and Coughing special defense is poor, which allows me to take it down. Here comes a Golbat. I'm just gonna stay in and go for another Shockwave, and the Golbat easily gets taken down. Tup grows to level 38, so now I have a level 38 Tup, which is good. So this Grunt is defeated. So now it's time to rearrange my party. So this time I'll put Mary in the front. So I'll just battle one more Grunt. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. And he's got a team of 3 Pokemon. He sends out Weezing first. So I'll just go out into Zion as Weezing Smog Mist, allowing Zion to get off a free Psychic, and it takes down Weezing in 1 hit. Here comes a Golbat. So I'm going to switch to Mary because she has the Rock Slide. So I Rock Slide, but I miss, and Golbat goes for a not very effective bite, which was good for me. I get to get off the Rock Slide and take down the Golbat. Comes a Coughing, and why not? I'll just stay in and go for a Mega Kick. And down goes the Coughing, and Mary goes to level 38, which is very nice. And the Grunt is beaten. Woo, oh brothers! So now there's an item in this room. I picked up an iron. So I'll go ahead and use that iron, so I can further beef up the defense of my Blue Celebi. So this is about all the time I've got for today. Thank you all for watching once again, my Pokemon FireRed LP. Comment, like, sub, and next time I will continue going through the Sylph Company building. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.